right, welcome to the Goodfellas podcast. We're here tonight. We got our brothers Grayvon, Laquan, Terrell, myself, KP. We're here again. We're gonna give a recap on August 22nd. I know y'all tired of hearing that date, but August 22nd, we had our first night out with the Goodfellas. It was an awesome event. I will say, I'm not saying it because we did it, but we had a great number of people to come out. It was a success. We had speakers. We had some praying. We met different people, awesome meet and greet, and we had some good food. And it was awesome, man. I just want to say, like, I was so glad that we completed that task as a group, as our first kind of big event that we did as one. I think it went good as us four guys putting our heads together. Man, it was some work. It was some work. A lot of people don't understand how putting something good together takes work. How do y'all feel like putting it together? Like, what y'all feel?
Putting it together, man. It was the first one. So us trying different things and seeing whether it works, because nobody knew we had a round table set up after the feeding. Right. And when it didn't happen, and we supposed to have did this podcast after the meeting. Right. So it was like, once we realized it wasn't flowing that way, we had to let the event be authentic.
Yes, sir.
So as that happened, we realized, okay, people eating, they getting ready to leave. Time is, it's getting a little late at night. And it was like, even though it didn't happen, in the moment it felt like, damn, we didn't finish. But then after it made me realize what needed to happen happened.
Yeah. I know personally, me, I like piggyback off what you were saying. The move and how God moved in the place, how everybody just had that good feeling after some food. It was kind of
food good too.
Right. It was just that, like, the cherry on the top. Like, any more would probably been like doing some homework. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
School. Like, it was just that moment, and that's a good moment when you feel like, yo, that was dope. I enjoy it. When you even got, like, awesome pastors and everybody just coming to you before, like I said, really before it even end, and like it was a good movement. It was good. Can y'all please keep this going?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, man. What you think?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I was screaming August 22nd, y'all. So it was real awesome, man. It was a lot of work put into it. A lot of people don't know the countless meetings we had about it, the FaceTimes and everything to try to make sure, things went well, and also getting together and putting on the event. And then me being a speaker, had to prepare the message and for my dad to take it, but it's okay. But I had to prepare the message and different things. And actually, I became stronger. And I think I'm strong, but listening to the other one speak, man, I became stronger. And if you look at the titles that was spoken on, was Building a Strong Man, Fight On, Stand on Faith, Being a Lame, Living a Meaningful Existence. All those led up to being a strong man. So it was very powerful, and I enjoyed. Yes, I did.
Seeing people we ain't seen in a long time.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
especially for sure. That were your classmates,
right?
Yeah,
Willie Bunch and Lil Willie and Marvin and all us. Came together, man. It was real good.
But people understand, like, you dealing. It's 4 men, got their own lives, and we come together. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Everybody got different schedules, families, and stuff going on outside of that. So to come together and put the event together, man, I think it's real big.
I would rate it an 8 out of 10, man.
Yeah. And like I said, that's not just because we did it. It's just, I will say we had awesome teamwork. Like I was just saying, I think we were talking a little bit earlier before. Letting people do what they do makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Quan is always good with our tech stuff. Between me and Quan, we're gonna make sure the tech good. Grayvon, he's always, and he's growing in speaking and life coach, and always got a word. Terrell is always our main guy. Wherever you need fit, he gonna do. Just speaking, his connections, Terrell gonna know. So we all just took the position of what we do best and made it work. And that's why that night it didn't look, and that's what my prayers were. They looked like we was running around like trying to put something together. We had our stuff together, and that's good. as like special for a first event.
And then MCing like he did.
Man.
That was also a ministry of his own because
I love it, man.
Because you can only get a few seconds to make people ready for the next person coming up to talk.
Right.
You know, and I think
and the way you had it flowing from like after the topic,
he natural
spoke about it. Yeah, natural.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Look, I give all credit to God, man.
Yeah,
like I said, it was a good place to be. The location of St. John,
beautiful place.
I appreciate.
They gave us
thank you.
Yeah, they gave us a awesome welcome. Made us feel at home. Let us just have the stage, everything that we needed. They laid it down.
Shout out to the who the caterer. We got to
shout out. Mr. Meatball, Mr. Great.
Yes, sir.
It's Lowe's and Netta's Catering.
Yes, sir.
Lowe's and what?
Lowe's and Netta's Catering.
Okay.
Lowe's and
He's
Netta's
out of Greenville.
Yes, out of Greenville.
He had
Book him, y'all.
Grape juice.
sir.
Look, he had grape juice grapes. They was infused or something. The meatball had plenty of flavor.
I wanted to also say, the reason why the event went so well for our first time together is because we put God first.
Yes, sir. That's anything. You
and
do,
that
man.
shows if we put God first for this event and it go well, what you think He could do if you put Him first in your life?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna go well. It won't easy. That's just like life. Ain't nothing easy. But we work together. Everybody have difference of opinion. We come together. We don't let nothing stop us from the main mission. You know, we'll figure it out, and that's the key to life as well. So, and I'm ready for August 22nd again.
and I was sick from Sunday night all the way up to like Wednesday, Thursday. Right. I knew God wasn't gonna let me go in that building sick.
Right.
So he helped me get over this cold. He got me straight, and I was able to be there. And I don't know if it was more of break before you get to this event because you're gonna be running ragged like I was. I didn't get there until right at 6 o'clock. All the stuff that we had to do in between, and I'm thankful that I was there because I didn't. We had the storm. We weren't sure we were gonna have to cancel it because of the storm. All the things happened, and everything that we worried about, He took care of.
Yes,
man. I think when I looked outside about 6 o'clock, man.
You took that out my mouth.
Yeah, the sun was out. There was no storm. All the cars was pulling up. Everybody was coming in smiling, ready to be a part of the event, man. It's like nobody came like burdened. No. Everybody came like open, ready to get some type of knowledge, some type of something they can take back with them. Yeah. And it was awesome, man. Like I said earlier, we all took some type of accountability to make sure that the program was success. And accountability is huge.
Yes, it is.
Especially as just being men. And like, I just got a question like to y'all. What is accountability to you as a man?
Do you think it's hard to take accountability for a black man in this world today?
I'm gonna say the meaning of accountability is accepting when you're wrong. For my accountability is accepting when I'm wrong, and a lot of men or women don't like to take accountability for their wrong actions. But I was like that at one point, but I learned through talking to people, dealing with people, and me not always being right, that I got to take accountability. And when I start taking accountability, my life got better. When I start saying, you know what, and I made it a point, if me and Rail had a disagreement and I was wrong and he told me something and I said he wasn't, I said, hey, Rail, look, man, you was right. I love saying that. It give me a good feeling because I'm not always right. And that keep a good rapport between me and him, saying, okay, he don't just think he know everything. When he's wrong, he's wrong. And accountability and apologizing will make you a strong man. Trust me on that, man.
I think it comes with how a lot of people was raised, man. That plays a big part too.
Yes, sir.
And you know what it is? I think the people who they dealing with, it might come off at them wrong or something. So it's hard for them to take accountability or say I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that person to be right. But like you said, Grandma, you gotta do everything through God. Man. Yeah. So that's the only way they'll get you through that. Man.
Get you through.
Yeah. And I think when it comes to accountability, humbleness.
Yeah.
So we all know we have strengths, and we accept those things so that we can make whatever we do good.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like being accountable. I think what's making me accountable is staying humble.
Yeah.
You know, because I got time. I don't believe in myself. I might be like, man, I don't. This picture didn't come out good, or this T-shirt won't what I thought it was gonna be. But then people around me help be like, man, what you worried about, man? I like this. I like how it came out. I like, and it makes me realize that just really accepting that I can do things, even when my mindset is fighting against me. Accepting and knowing that what I'm doing is okay. I don't think I'm the best at it, but I do think that I'm good at it.
As long as you try hard,
Definitely.
man, everything you do, man.
Definitely.
But accountability, I think at the same time, man, for me, I think it's easy, but you might think, you got to look at it, somebody might think you did something wrong, and in your eyes, you might not did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that communication got. You got to sit down and talk with that person.
Hughes, that's what you just said. That's what the communication is.
Communication is.
Because like you said, we can sit here right now and see the same thing and get 4 different views from it. And it's just like, but having that communication and explaining like what I saw, then you may say, oh, okay, I see why you saw it like that.
Put yourself in that person's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I look at it like this too. When you're trying to be a better person in life and in general, accountability is a part of it.
Right.
Especially like me, I'm walking closer to God now, so I gotta take accountability for what I do wrong. And like, man, like I said earlier, I don't mind apologizing because I don't know it all, and I'm trying to learn.
Yes, sir.
To go back to what Quan said, it come with humble spirit. Because when I be like, hey, KP, man, look, I was wrong. I felt good to let you know that, hey, man, you was right and I was wrong.
Right.
So that's a difference. When you walk that way, your life become better. Now, KP don't mind, look, let me tell him, let me say this to him to help him because he wanted to receive it. Real the same way. Hey, they want to receive the information. That's how we get smarter and wiser.
And that's big what you're talking about. I think Terrell was kind of saying that earlier. Like the way you receive it might be the way, because like you just said, if I know you're going to be hot-headed about, you know, what I said, I'm going to be the person maybe like, no, I ain't going to be real with him because he gonna take it the wrong way.
He gonna take it the wrong way.
I'd rather just don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where that don't help either.
It doesn't.
So,
No, it don't.
Yeah,
It build up on you.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But if you don't take accountability on stuff, that burn a whole lot of different relationships you got. You know what I'm saying? A person might not want to deal with you on that level because you don't take accountability of your wrongdoing. So.
It also connects you with other people because like Quan can say, well, look, man, like me being a life coach, a speaker, and his dad is the same. By Quan seeing me humble like that, it shows him, hey, man, hey, dad, this is a good dude. You can help him somehow or teach him some things, and that's how you build connections by your humble accountability. Hey, it was me. I did it. I was wrong. It won't happen again, and that's vital, man.
And not being scared to learn.
Because
Because no matter how old you are, there's always, one of my guys used to say, you can learn from a baby.
Right.
And you definitely can,
can learn
because
from
it'd
an
be
animal.
the simplest thing, man. You know,
exactly.
And I ain't gonna front, man. I'm just be like real. Though I had a best friend, one of our best friends. Anyway, I don't say name, but he taught me accountability. It's gonna sound stupid, but between like, you know, I'm an Aggie. I went to North Carolina A&T and Aggie homecoming and just going to like little parties and stuff. One of my homeboys was drinking. You know what I'm saying? And you know they have you know, they check all different people. They had a DMV stop. But one of the guys is automatic like, that's my drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like he told the cop like, that's my drinks. And they ain't a driver, which I was a driver anyway.
Right.
But you know, driving is just I'm driving with somebody with the open container. You know what I'm saying? But the person actually saying, that's mine, that's accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't take you having a snitch on that person.
Yeah.
Right.
It shouldn't take that.
But see, that's huge.
That's
like,
real to me.
Little young guys now, ain't nobody saying nothing.
doing
No,
that.
Well,
I don't care if you drive.
KP, I take that back, man. This era now is different, man. People telling I think you get praised more by telling,
Being
you know
a
what I'm
rat.
saying, being a rat. Which I mean, I don't get
Because you're honest, you know. Just because you're honest, you know.
I'm saying like people. No, what okay, I'm talking different. Somebody get booked for something. They'll go tell them this person, and they ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a new thing now. Dylan, I know we're going off topic, fellas.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
But it's still talking about accountability.
Yeah, accountability.
Cause my whole thing is,
If you
my word of accountability is, he said it was his.
Yeah, he is. Right, it was
so
his.
that's automatic accountability. Like,
You ain't got to worry about nothing else. Worry about
like-
who taking this rap or nothing.
yeah, like automatic. It's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like face
That was
to
real
face.
big. And then that lets you know what type of person you dealing with. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm rapping it. That's all of like what we were talking about. Somebody that shows accountability. Even though he should not even had it in there, even though I should not have been driving with him,
Right.
I can rock with that person.
Yeah, you know he
yeah,
got,
of
yeah.
course.
Because they have accountability.
Accountability,
If something goes
right.
down, I know it ain't gonna just throw you to the wolves.
Right,
Right.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was real cool.
I'm gonna say, since you threw your accountability out, I'm
Yes,
gonna throw
sir.
mine, and I get the name drop because I was gonna do it at the event.
Right.
But at first I was like, I don't know. I talked to him first, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
But I talked to him. He was like, man, you should have did it. It's two kinds of accountability, right?
sir.
It's accountability when you didn't do nothing wrong, and it's accountability when you did something
Yes,
wrong,
sir.
right? Everybody know Willie Bunch. Me and Willie Bunch, we went to school together, man. And in school, we couldn't stand each other. We hated each other, man. And that night when he came, you know, me and him reconnected. And it was genuine. It was God, you know. And God, hey, you can't hold old grudges.
Right,
you
right.
got to let it go. You go make it right, even if you don't know if you wrong or right. Because I'm taking accountability. I'm apologizing for my actions to free myself,
Yes.
not for them,
Yes.
but for me. And once I did that, my life went from here to here. And now we brothers. Man, we talk every day. We text all the time, man. And the love that we have, it's unimaginable. And that is
Growth,
God, because we had it wrong. We both was running rogue, and we was just distracted, and we let the things of the world come between us. But I'm on the path now of going right in my wrongs. KP, if I did something
Yes,
wrong
sir.
to you, I apologize. Quan, if I did something wrong to you, bro, I apologize. Real, if I did something wrong, I apologize. Let me know. I keep an open dialogue so that y'all don't mind coming to me. Hey, Grapevine, I feel like you was wrong.
Yes, sir.
Now we could talk about it. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
Now,
it's
instead
growth.
of what you call it, going back and forth with each other, a war for no reason, go back to him.
Yeah.
Communication.
That was good. That's
Because
some
just
growth,
because
man.
we disagree, don't make it an argument.
Exactly.
That just means we're communicating.
Right.
Exactly.
How we communicate during our time makes it either an argument or like a agreement. Because we can agree to disagree and say, oh, you know, I get what you were saying. I see how you feel. I'm sorry you felt that way. That wasn't how I intended it. But then you got somebody that may say, man, I just ain't like how you did it. I don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Bro, we bigger than that, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it.
And the only way, I think iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. Yes,
sir.
So
Yes,
when I
sir.
say that, we gotta. If I'm doing something, I want one of y'all to call me out. I ain't even talking about like nitpicking, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. The lift us up high. That's the only way we gonna get better, man.
Because if iron sharpen iron, it takes friction.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
friction.
And it get
take
hot.
friction. Yeah.
Right.
That's what
Hey.
you need. Yeah.
So KP, I got a question, right? Accountability. Do you feel like accountability, I can hold accountability for you and with you? So like if I see you doing something wrong, hey KP, man, I don't know about that, man. You know, hey man, I've been down there, man. That might not be the right thing. Hey, real, that might not.
Right.
So I feel like we can hold accountability for
Yes,
each
sir.
other.
We
If
have them
y'all see me
conversations,
slipping,
yeah.
Call me out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Call me out so I can get back straight. I mean, oh snap, man. KP and Quan and Real had a conversation. Hey, Grapevine, man, you slipping. You supposed to be,
Yeah.
you know, this is the walk that you chose to walk, man. I'm just trying to, and we got to be more accountable for others and can't be afraid to say that, hey, man, you might be going the wrong way. So.
Right.
So Gravon, so how long did it take you to forgive Willie? Not telling him that, but
Right.
to yourself.
It took me a long time,
Because how long ago did that happen?
man.
But you gotta think this was a
2000.
life changing event. Like
Yeah.
getting a kid out of school.
Yeah, that
So this
was,
is high school.
yeah,
How long ago was that?
man.
At least about 22, 23
Yeah,
years.
at
20?
least, and it was so bad. To our parents was out there, and
Yeah.
it was real bad, and it just for no reason. And now I look back at it, and God showed me that picture and was like, "Man, you see how childish you were." I had to take accountability for my actions. So you know
Years
what I
later.
did the night afterwards, right? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. God had them to be outside of the event. Him and Lil Willie was out there, and we talked. And Willie is my witness. I said, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry for the way I acted back then. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I want to, make sure we keep things right and make things right. And guess what? The brotherhood is stronger now because it was a misunderstanding that we don't even know nothing about.
Yeah.
So,
Look, Trayvon, I won't remind you a lot of times, but man, I had a couple classes with you. You just didn't care.
Yeah, I did. Man. That's why we know it's God, y'all, because he a witness. I didn't care.
You just didn't care. And this was. You was a freshman then, freshman and sophomore.
Man.
You didn't
care, man.
One care in the world.
But you know something too though? With accountability, me and my dad had a little fallout. That's the only time we ever fell out. I ain't gonna say we actually fell out, but my dad felt some type of way about something I did.
Right.
Was I right? In my own way, yes. To him, it was more me judging.
Right.
So me and my dad went through this, and I was like, I texted my dad and told him how I felt and said, look, I just don't think this is right. At that point in time, I was fresh in church. I had started I'm gonna say fresh in church, but I was starting to learn the biblical right from wrong. And I'm like, Dad, this right here, this one right. And he snapped on me quick. He called me like, man, you judging me, keep that away from me, I you ain't gonna be judging me. So then I'm like, I didn't think he would be thinking about judging. I'm like, I did it out of love. I'm like, Dad, I just need you to you to make sure that you see what you're going through right now. And I called my aunt and I called my uncle. And my aunt was like, sometimes when people are in their mess or in whatever they're doing, they don't need you to say what they're right or wrong. They need you to show that you love them regardless of what they're dealing with. And from that day, man, it made me realize sometimes it's okay to say it, but if they can accept it, sometimes they're in a way where they don't see they're doing wrong, or they just feel like, oh, I'm enough man to say, oh, I can do what I want to do. But later on when we had that conversation, we both laughed at it.
Right.
We talked about it about a year ago, and we laughed at it, and it was like, he said, man, I just felt like this. But that was us communicating. And did it make our bond stronger? Yes, because my dad, he started realizing, oh man, Quan, he actually a grown man now.
Right,
he know right from wrong, and he gonna keep me accountable.
Right.
Even though at that, so was I right in all actuality, in an honest biblical way? I was right because I was telling him what was right, and he was just like, he didn't really say things, but it was almost like a thank you because I took it wrong. I didn't know you were showing love. I thought you was just being being judgmental. So
well, I guess it goes back to what type of relationship y'all got too. Because once you graduate from high school, whatever, your parents could give you advice all you want to. It's up to you to do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like my pop tell me all the time, like different stuff. You know what I'm saying? This. And he still don't act no different. He just let me know. Right. It wouldn't be a father if he didn't tell me. Vice versa, like you said, it wouldn't be a son. And you can still go on about your way, but you just let them know. And that way down the line, they be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
It's going to hit that mind.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But still be the same ways towards yours.
And even my baby brother, he'll fireball. That boy, he fun to be around. He a nice person. And sometimes I make sure I'm still the big brother to say, hey, man, have you thought about this? And sometimes I don't even have to, like the last time we had a little conversation, he was like, man, I'm about to do this. And I'm like, all right, but have you thought about this? Even though it was a good thing he was saying, I'm like, you sure? And he's like, because I want to make sure that what he's doing is for him. That's what he wanted to do. He's not doing it because mama said it or daddy said it. Right. He's doing it because I want to do it and that's why I want to stick with it. So, and like they'll come to you for it. Because I asked a girl at work the other day, I said, is there anything you think I need to change as a person? Do you see something about me that I don't see about myself? And I don't know if she didn't want to tell me or not, but she just was like, I can't think of that right now. But we got us. So it's my wife will tell me sometimes something ain't right, or, y'all can tell me, or somebody close to me really can tell me that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just go back on, like, what you kind of saying while I go about your part, and it's true, like, even with Bible, it's timing with everything.
Yeah.
And not only with timing, it's love.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you said, we talked about this earlier. Some people hear the biblical 24/7. They get, I call they get beat with the Bible so much. You know what I'm saying? That, and I'm not saying it's not something wrong with it, but they don't want to hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like you said, it takes that person just to pray for them, then be another person saying you doing this wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even teaching these kids at school, man, I come at them in a whole different way. You got teachers that already hollering at you all day. The parents don't holler at you. And I teach, I call each and every one of my students, yes sir, yes ma'am. 6th grader, 7th grader, 8th grader. They way younger than me. But they know when they speak to me, that's the first thing. Give me the respect I give you. And I get it easily. I don't understand why schools don't understand. But kind of is the way you treat somebody. It's true.
It's true.
They give you the same respect.
Right. Now with that, they probably could relate to you more.
Yeah. I mean, I have. I mean, one time I had a situation with this teacher was like kind of arguing because she say good morning to the kids and they don't say it back. I said good morning, like,
right.
But they don't even know that. Sometimes they ain't heard good morning from their parents before.
Right.
Their parents gone to work by the time they get up, or their parents get up and just get your tail up and go to school.
That's why I tell my wife, like, you gotta give them that energy so they can carry over to school. Don't be fussing on none of that stuff. You gotta encourage them, man.
Yeah,
especially before they leave the
house.
They haven't heard it. Keep praying for them. Keep saying good morning to them. And it actually happened. One day the girl said good morning back. Because you kept saying it consistently. It ain't come from you saying, I told you good morning. Nah, just they'll learn it.
They'll learn it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll piggyback on what you said too. Communication, go back to communication, is how you say things, right?
Exactly.
If you approach me and if you throwing the Bible at me and you're going to read me the commandments of what I can and cannot do, but you're not going to tell me the other things, that's the difference. And it's the way you say it. You can't do this, you can't do that. None of us are perfect. Right. We're gonna sin. That's a part of it. That's why Jesus came, to die so we can be forgiven for our sins, right? So it's something that we're gonna have to, ask God for forgiveness every day. It's the trying. So I never throw the book at them. I try to live it so that people can see it in me, that they'll ask that question, man, how or why do you walk the way you walk now when I know who you used to be. See, the old me has passed away. There's a new me now, and I'm going to walk in that light because guess what? God is blessing. Every time he's stepping up, he blessing. So now I learn how to communicate because, like you said, a lot of brothers ask that. But see, I have mentors in the world. I have a spiritual mentor, all that, so I know where to go. Instead of me calling my dad for something, not saying that he's not worldly, but I got another brother for that. Let me call him for that because he's more saved, but he's more coming from the worldly side, if you get what I'm saying.
So you call your barber to cut your grass.
Exactly.
I call mine though. Pretty
Nah, but look at this. That's what we were talking about earlier.
So that's what makes us so different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what makes us so great. You got somebody, Quan, you good in what you do. Come together. That's what makes a great team. Right. You gotta have somebody different.
And I asked my principal that, Grant Mazel. I was like,
did she get mad?
No, it's a guy. It's a guy. Oh. Everything I said, well, everything going on, how do you manage to keep that clear? He said, I assign people to do what they need to do.
No,
I assign people to do what I need to do. So just like me, I couldn't do the production part of this today. I called my brother, my homeboy, one of my best friends. I said, hey, can you do this? And at first I was like, it's too early in the morning. He probably ain't trying to get up. He was like, yeah, I got you. And when he got in, I showed appreciation. I showed him like, thank you.
And he awesome too.
And he good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I called somebody that I knew was capable of doing the job when I can't.
If y'all remember what we were talking about before the podcast, I was saying how I'm a musician.
Yeah.
And I be telling, like, sometimes, you might be an awesome deacon, but you don't know what type of speaker I need in this church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might can count money. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't read well, you don't need me doing that.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Let's just be honest. Put people in position that can know how to do the job.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way stuff works.
Right.
Fine. Like like you said, Snell, some people are two-headed monsters where they can do
they can do
they can do everything. But I'm just saying the point is put people there that know how to do the job.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's if you ain't never pastor before Indonesia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come up under somebody.
Stay led.
Yeah, stay led. Or at least have some type
I think that's big too because everybody, they want to be the head, right? But they don't know what it takes to be the head until they get in it, and now you can't handle it, right? The head can't move without the feet.
Right.
So when you think about it, the feet and legs are some of the most important parts of the body. So it's the work that you do, right? Your gift, your purpose, your calling. See, me, I asked God for my gift, my purpose, my calling. He revealed that to me because I started to see the things I was going through. He want me to be a leader because the stuff that I'm going through makes me a leader. He bringing mentors in my life that y'all never believe how I met. All of a sudden, I'm at work, and I meet a dude at work, never known the dude, and he started to tell me some stuff about going on in my life, like, oh, you won't be here for so long. How you know what God showed me? That's amazing. Now we connected, and we talked 4 to 5 hours. So I like to play my part. Whatever it is that I'm supposed to do, I'm going to do it. That's how I get blessed. Trust me on that.
Well, look, my thing is how I recruit good fellas, so people you want in the group. And I can't speak for y'all three, my brothers. Anything you do, you got to put God first.
Definitely.
Yes.
But you bring me, this is my way. You bring the men, young fellas, and you show them something positive what you're doing. Once they start doing something positive, you know what I'm saying, and they'll build them up to do the right thing. And then, it's, oh man, like I can leave all that bad stuff around. So not saying God ain't in life, but they'll focus more so on God when you're doing something positive, man. Right. And not saying we all go through bad stuff, negative stuff. That's a part of life, man. Yeah. You gotta look at it as like your lessons learned, and let's build from that and to move on. So if it happen again, you'll know what to do when you get in that position. So that's my take on that.
It is. Your take is right. Like just like church, you bring the prostitute with the short skirt in,
right?
The skirt will get longer. The alcoholic will slow down drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna happen overnight.
It ain't gonna happen overnight.
But you want to have a routine of doing these positive stuff, and so that way the negative stuff be behind you.
Man, like I said this that night at our thing, and I want shoot this up. Our older people I give our younger people.
Oh yeah,
And I ain't trying to be funny, but I do. An older man told me that, and it always stuck with me. He said, man, a lot of the older people don't understand that. Like I said, myself, these older people, you got to get these folks a chance because y'all was doing the same stuff.
Yep, exactly.
So you know why the older people told me about it already. My aunt done told me how your granddaddy was. My aunt done told me how your aunt was. So don't play like they were perfect. Just because they got it all together now.
Everybody got a story.
Yeah, and go back to what you said.
Yes,
take accountability. And that's the way to get them.
Yes,
look, I know what you're doing because guess what? I did it. That's how I get my children. You can't get over on me. I did that already. I'm every split of what you're trying to do.
That's why some sermons, I ain't gonna front. That's why some sermons, you don't judge nobody, but it's like some sermons you hear, like if a pastor's gonna be real or a preacher gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? They say something like that. I ain't never did something before. Yeah. And you know you did it when they got people in the audience be like, I've been doing it with them.
Like, you lose a little respect for that person.
Like, I'd rather you cut at me and be real, make that person understand that.
Oh, I'm going through this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, you can, man.
And you know what I thought about? God corrects the people he loves.
Yeah.
So you know how some people be in the streets and they still walking like they untouchable, and it's like, how you getting by and you blessed? You got this nice truck, you got this, this and that, and I'm the one that's trying to hold myself accountable, and I hear God tell me you can't do that, or I see God or God tell me, why are you acting this way? Because even now, like Sunday, the Sunday I was sick, I was on my way back from Virginia. I think I told Gray, I was on my way back from Virginia. I'm already not feeling good. I get to the pump. If that gas pump ain't working, I'm not going inside. But I knew I had a whole stretch before I get to another gas station. So I'm looking at the window like, hey, like, can you help me? And they not paying no attention. I'm like, man. So I walk in the store. I didn't act like I should have. But I'm gonna tell you, that's another thing, accountability. It made me think about y'all. Yeah. It was like, if I go out here and get in a fight with this man in this store, am I representing y'all right? Am I representing Christ right? Am I representing my family right? And I'm like, and I had a little attitude, and I'm like, can you? I said the pump ain't. What's up with the pump? I said it say waiting on attendant. And he said, man, that one, the guy before, the first guy that walked out of the store, he worked at the store. He said the pump. He said the pumps do it sometime. And I'm like, he said, well, just tell him in there. I walked in there and told the guy. He said, well, he said, I said, I'm trying to fill up. He said, well, just leave your credit card here. I said, man, I'm not coming back in this store. And I said, I'll try it again. But I'm not coming back in the store. So now I walked outside and I thought about it. What happened was, it was my fault. I took the pump off the gas tank before I paid with my card.
Oh, yeah.
And they thought I was going to pay inside. Yeah. So then I was like, so the other guy that talked to me first, he was like a little nicer. He was like, I said, I found out what the problem is. And I said, you gotta leave the pump on until you swipe your card.
Right.
So then I'm like, do I need to go ahead and apologize? And I know I probably could have, but luckily, me and the guy that I had a little attitude with locked eyes. I threw the thumbs up. I said, pretty much said thank you. Because he wouldn't think I was just an angry person. So it made me think about this too, though. Just because somebody shows you anger,
right,
don't
mean they hate you.
Right, all right.
They just got something going on. So, but it's usually that.
I thought about it. You said that, and then the first time I remember we talked. KP said it in the first one about how people. Why would I want to serve God when the people in the world is getting right? I'm gonna help answer that to my best ability, right? The reason why I want to serve God because what I'm going through, it builds me, right? He builds you up. He makes you. He make you become who you're supposed to be, right? We don't get things fast because we all know fast things don't last, right? So when God give it to you, it's gonna last. It's gonna bring you generational wealth. It's gonna bring you peace. It's gonna bring you joy. It's gonna give you those things that them in the world don't have. You can have all the dope boy money. You can have all the wrong money that you got. You still don't have peace. You still don't have a sense of urgency to need him. You're gonna be missing some things that we get. That's why it takes time. So when God give it to you, it's gonna last. Most of the time, a dope boy, they might go 5 or 10 years. I know some that might think they got away with it, right? But guess what? Your time coming. That ain't the way. So that's the reason why I stick with God. His way is better because your latter days are your better days. It don't matter how old you are. God still can do it. He still can turn it around.
That's something that you have to preach.
Yep.
More.
Yes.
Oh yes. That's in today's time.
At the end of the day, you know, I play that advocate on both. We trying to live now.
Yeah, exactly. So
5 years.
You
know what I'm saying? You got to understand.
I'm glad you said that.
5 years sound kind of good.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
Because right now, like if somebody said I'm going through hell, I ain't got no money in my. They about to take my car. I'm just got kid at my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you play with that on your mind,
right?
You really got to really have. Like it's got to be told to me more than once. About God gonna pull me through.
Gonna pull you through.
And look, the power of the tongue is strong.
Yes,
man.
sir.
It is.
I'm telling you, man.
You gotta speak into existence.
That's why I say you got to keep saying this to people, and
yeah,
when they get it,
like I said,
then they can say it to themselves.
This is where I look at a lot of YouTube preaching, YouTube videos, right? And I keep looking at, for some reason, God keeps showing me these false prophets, these fake preachers, these money-hungry preachers, right? God said, bring back the fire to make people want to come to church. Why would they want to come to church when the fire ain't lit? When they ain't speaking the truth? See, when you speak the truth, it's going to cover those things and make you say, you know what? I'm above and not beneath. I'm the head and I'm not the tail. Because you getting preach to, talk to the right way. See that now they just, hey, we want to take up an offering. We want your money, that's not what it's for. The church is a center to rebuild men, women, children, a place that they can come, that you can rebuild them and teach them about Christ the way Jesus did it. That's what we supposed to be doing. So that's my thing now with these fake prophets, these fake preachers, man. We got to bring the word, man. Hey, look, what's done in the dark will come to the light. Your time will come. And I always say this, and I'm gonna get off this topic because it get real hot sometimes. I don't know how you fake it like that, and you play with God, and you know you ain't right. Bro, that scares me, man.
I'm gonna tell you how they can fake it though. I'm gonna tell you how they definitely can fake it, because people just do it just without even being a preacher. People love clout.
Yes.
And you got to think social media.
That's what I'm saying. Attention. They love numbers.
Yep.
All that stuff is big for them now. Yep. Like, a lot of people now is like, forget the check. I just want that.
Everybody
I want to know the notoriety of everything.
Yeah.
Say that I did it. Put me on the camera.
Right.
That's too much for me.
It's too much.
It's too much. Like,
you know one thing about God, I know you your heart.
Yeah.
God know your heart.
Know your heart.
Ain't no way around it.
Know your heart. And you know your
Man, I've been in some situations these last couple of months, like church wise, where I have been fighting because I'm walking more
Yeah.
with Christ. I'm stronger in my word and stuff, that I've been trying to move where I need to be instead of where I want to be.
Yes.
Right.
And I made a big move to not go a place.
And you really wanted to.
Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I made a big move to not go to a place where it looks.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say looks good, like it looks so good, but it wasn't for me,
It wasn't for you.
That's discernment.
Yeah.
bro.
Well, I thought we talked about it earlier.
We already talked about it.
Discernment.
I'm talking about it looks good. I'm talking about family, friends, everybody went.
Yeah.
The whole 2,500. I still went right where everybody went.
And that's hard because if you're not connected with God, and that's one of my things. One of my biggest things to know is that I'm spiritually led.
Right.
Because if God don't show me that this is the place I need to be going, and you go against it, you deserve what comes with it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
say this, and God may move me later because I said timing is everything.
Right. Timing is
But
everything.
God had to really. I fought with it like 6-7 months. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I supposed to been there.
Yeah.
I was one of the first asked to go here with, you know what I'm saying? And looks good. And y'all know I'm saying that also as I'm a musician, looks good. But I just like,
A lot of times, man, God work on you for a bigger.
bruh,
bigger-
listen, doors start opening.
Opening.
Soon I said, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that.
And not saying that was a bad, but they were
I ain't
just on
saying no
you.
bad. I ain't
But-
saying where
Right.
I didn't go was bad.
Right.
Yeah,
But
boom,
I'm
boom.
gonna say
for
this. You, KP, you said something that's big, right? Discernment is key.
It is, man.
When you walk with God,
Oh,
He
God.
gives you discernment, man. And I want y'all to get this today. This is
Please,
why
please.
this is why I love God. This is why He walks with me. He talks with me. He leads me. He guides me, right? When I let Him do it and I stop trying to do it, everything in my way has to move.
Yes, sir.
Think about
Yeah.
this. Think about what I told you
Everything, brother.
the other day
Everything.
when we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
God had support me a couple times that morning, right after the event. I think was it Saturday?
The next day.
The next day after the event, and I'm laying in my bed. I'm already digesting everything that happened that night. I guess replenishing myself, but I was still being drained. It's almost like a spiritual fast.
Yeah.
And it was like, and God said, the things that you think are normal for you, everybody else don't have.
Yeah, man.
Cause
Yeah,
God said
yeah.
visionary.
Visionary.
And I'm thinking like, just because I can see things that you can't do that or you can't do that, you can.
no.
He said the things that you think are normal for you, other people don't have.
It's a gift.
And I was ain't that exactly. And you was
man.
like, that's no, that's a gift. So just because a gift is not for everybody.
Right,
When you
yeah.
go to Christmas, just because your brother got a bike, don't mean
Right,
you gonna get a bike.
right, yeah.
You might get a new
Yeah.
cell phone. You might get a PS5.
Yeah.
What God has for you is for you.
Brother,
But-
You get what I'm saying?
go ahead,
But you know what, man? Especially us as black people, they envy that so much
Yes,
and hate
sir.
on you and jealousy,
Bruh,
man.
listen. Terrell, I can't take the thing off.
Oh, what you about to say?
Nah, piggybacking on. Look, so what Quan, what all of y'all just said is tying back what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you don't have, I'm gonna say this. I stand as a soldier as God has blessed me to encourage,
Yes.
to be a lender,
Yes. And not
Not
a
a
not a
borrower.
borrower.
Yes.
I'm not a borrower. Don't say I won't. I'm not gonna say right now.
right.
But I claim myself as a lender. And when you are not weak-minded, when you are not just a yes man, when you're a person that know like I don't need you to tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I need it. I'm not saying you weak minded but I just didn't need it.
Yeah.
I ain't needed it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Lord.
Thank
you, Lord.
And man, I learned that, like, a lot of time, man, I walk by myself.
Yeah.
And it's different though because I'm blessed to not have to be a borrower.
Yes,
I can't think of 5 times I've asked to borrow
People
somebody.
don't understand when you say
money.
that. When you say that out loud, it's okay to say that out loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, I keep telling you, we deal with Jesus. And
We
God.
blessed.
They are huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we?
Like they're huge.
Are we putting all this on camera?
Hey, look, I'm gonna say
look,
something. I'm gonna say something about
go ahead.
that
we want to hear
discernment.
Don't forget,
right?
don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget, real. I'm gonna say something about that discernment. This group, I tried to start in Virginia, right? I'll never forget the day. I ain't calling no name. I called the dude the day God gave me the vision of when it started. It started as something different. And, you know, it went along, you know, and me back then, this is where our wives come into play because they have that vision. They have that other side that you don't see. And my wife always say, Grapevine, you too friendly. You just rather do anything for everybody and you don't have no,
That's okay.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, babe,
Inside.
I can't help who I am.
That's the way I am.
My
Yeah,
dad the same
yeah.
way, humble, and
That's
my mom have to tell, hey, look, you're doing too much. You know,
My
kind of.
daddy.
Well, you sound like you've been listening to our
And
conversation.
right, so as I kept going along, right,
It's good fellas. That's what it is. We just
you know,
good fellas.
time came by. Me and the brother got real close. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, God, you showed me this. You know, this is starting to work, right? And after a while, something happened. Disagreement over something that was real crazy. Like, hold up. That was the discernment. No, he can't go where you going because once you get there, you can't have nothing in there that can destroy what I gave the vision for you. You can't have none of that. So discernment is power. When you walk it, man, like God will tell you before you get there. Like, man, I can get to work and know it's going to be rough before I get there because of me doing good work before, me speaking on God and stuff before that. Things going to happen after, right? Now, we giving y'all the sauce of why God is the man. And we ain't just preaching, throwing Bible at you. We talking life experience. That's why I come at you that way because of my life experience. So we must pray for wisdom, knowledge, and discernment. That is key for your life, man.
And this I'm gonna get real.
No, go ahead. I'm
but
good.
this is one of the things I've always known, and I wrote it down in my notes years ago. God is good. I'm the one He has to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we don't have to worry about God doing us wrong. What He's doing for us is for good.
For good.
We have to worry about how we receive what God gives us and manage it accordingly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Ria. 'Cause we
Now I was going on to the barn part. I don't want to get, but like your parents. I tell my wife, I love you, baby. I said, our parents ain't gonna be there all the time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I don't want you to run. I'm the man in the house. You know what I'm saying? And I tell her, look, she's spoiled. All my family's spoiled. You gotta tell them, like, look, the man in the house. I'm gonna take care of it. Sometimes God gotta look. You know what I'm saying? He got a plan for you. On top of that, I'm not a high profile person.
don't say it.
I'm not a high. I don't like. You know, like a lot of people post stuff they got, and I know God's my protector. I'm scared of people, man. Like as far as people, like when you do good or stuff, like people want to go after you, man. Like I don't know. I'm really big on that, man. You know, the more people you help, it feel like the more people that come after you. You know what I'm saying? That
I can let you. I can help you on that.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
For one, I told you at the talk. Now, what God bless you with, you let people know that.
You did.
Let your testimony be known.
If He say so.
Yeah.
If He say so,
if God say so.
Yeah. If God ain't, but this one thing,
A testimony.
testimony.
Yes.
Testimony.
Yeah, it's got to
God
come
wants
out.
you to
Testify.
tell your testimony.
Yeah.
If He gonna tell you about cancer, He gonna tell you about anything.
Yeah.
Because that ain't nobody else's business, but we tell them.
Exactly.
But you know,
But when I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is, you is blessed
Yes.
Yeah.
to be in that
Situation, bro.
that you have all this stuff.
oh yeah.
But what I'm trying to tell you, where you can help us at, is like I told you the other night. It's so many people that You're not around here knocking people in the head for this.
Yeah. I'm not.
Right.
When I say
need to know.
when I say I'm scared of people, I ain't saying I'm scared of people.
Right,
So
for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? This man,
I'm gonna tell you this big too, and this will help too. When you say, you don't want to post your accomplishments and stuff before it's time.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like y'all don't know what I'm doing now. It's a lot I be doing. I ain't showing or telling nothing, but you're gonna get that morning walk. You're gonna get that talk with God. But you at a certain time, God will tell you it's time to reveal what you've been holding in. It's time to reveal what you've been doing. By the time it comes out, every hater, whatever they can do, it's too late.
Right.
You can't stop it now.
Right.
But if they
stop 'em moving
find
train.
out ahead of time, they're going to do everything in their power. They ain't going to stop it, but they can prolong it. So that's why I understand, instead of us hating, let's come together, man.
that's my
I
thing
ain't hating
too,
on
man.
nobody. If KP go make
Yes,
$10
sir.
million, how you do it?
Right.
For real.
Right.
If you
Let's
did
ask
this,
that
how
person.
did you do it? Let's work together, and then you can't be a gatekeeper.
Right.
If I
Yes,
come to you
sir.
humble, hey, man, don't gatekeep on me. Teach me the way
Right.
that I
We
can
scared
get it.
somebody gonna take our spot,
Exactly,
man. It
See,
shouldn't
we
be
got to
like
get
that,
out that
man.
mentality. That
It
is a
is.
black man thing right there. We
Yeah.
try to tear each other down. I'm just gonna be real. Instead of us pushing, if KP got it, let's push his
Everybody got
agenda.
it.
Like, look at this. KP started the round tables and stuff, but now look, we pushing it.
Right.
There is no taking from it. There is no hating. We intensifying.
We enjoy it.
And
We
he
enjoying
received
it.
it.
Right.
That's what make us men working together strong, man. We got to stop
Because
hating
it
on
wouldn't
each
have been
other,
it
man.
wouldn't have been as strong if he felt
Exactly,
otherwise. If he had said,
exactly.
"Man, no, this might
Exactly.
let me handle that."
Right.
But by y'all touching and agreeing,
right, which
it
is
made
God.
it so strong. It made it a
Right.
good thing for good fellas. And
Right,
it's like,
right.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, me
we ain't
too,
been
man.
in. We can't even remember the date we started, but we know between May and June, so we got to figure it out.
And then another thing, people like, and I'm guilty of it too. We all guilty of it. You might know a person and think this about them. You know what I'm saying? And just give me for example. I'm doing something good. I'm helping people in the community.
Right.
You might say no. You might then come through for that person, or they might ask you don't have time. And that person that start hating on you, you know what I'm saying? That, he think he all that, this, that, and the third,
That
man.
bothers
and
me,
it causes
man.
cancer,
That
man.
really do,
and I know
man.
you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
And
I know.
it's crazy
That bothers
because
me, man.
today we had to cancel the cleanup, so we were supposed to help do the cleanup in Robertsville.
Right.
As bad as I wanted to, as bad as we wanted to be there, I talked to Tina Brown this morning and said, "Hey, unfortunately, our event didn't go as planned Friday night, so we weren't able to do the podcast that night."
Right.
I said, "But we planned to do it at 8:00 this morning. Grapevine driving 2.5 hours to get here just to do the event,
Right.
so our timing is gonna run short."
Right.
I said, and then I had to cancel the event this afternoon. One of my good friends, his son's birthday party tonight, and I was supposed to do pictures at it. Even though that's the pain event, I was like, I hope you don't feel some type of way, but I have to cancel it.
Right.
And he said, "Man, you good. Don't even worry about it." Even though I was worried about, I hate letting people down.
Yeah.
But he knew that I wasn't doing it out of recklessness. He knew that I was doing it because I'm busy.
Yeah.
I think too that the biggest thing is we gotta stop getting upset when people say no.
Right.
They
That's
really have stuff going on.
you know,
you can't
like, that
be-
bothers me, man.
know-
because I say
Yeah,
no now, you
yeah.
mad with me. You know?
no is a complete sentence. You know how many times we had to say no, and this is why I'm saying no.
Right,
And when
right.
but sometimes we do it out of respect, but sometimes
Right.
we do it out of no just sounds bad. And it's so if you say,
Right.
"Quan, can you take me to the store?" No.
But
It
you,
sounds so like, "Dang, you was rude."
but
Nah.
you know what, fellas? And then it also depends on what that person going through.
Cause they don't put it
When they
out.
hear no, oh man, they,
No,
They might have heard it
Yeah.
so many
It's
times.
just like you said earlier, you got to be able to receive
man.
what, like, and be able to, give and take. Like, the person might say going through something. We got to understand that
Yes.
reason they said no might be because they're going through something.
and look, my wife. Go
And
ahead.
be there if we're gonna be there for our people around us, be there for your family too.
Yeah.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people,
Yes, man.
a lot of people that give so much to the community and your
family, yeah.
family.
That's
You like,
that's
oh,
the
I'm the
big
black
part,
sheep.
man.
I don't. My family don't deal with me because
like,
of this.
yeah.
And again, you
Be there
got
for
to look
your
at it too
family.
sometimes.
Family
The
might.
Boy, you
might-
hey, look, hey,
Boy, you
KP,
might
be
one
negative,
accord.
yeah.
That is God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something. Family ain't everything.
Nah.
And that blood thicker than water. Me and my mentor talked the other
excuse.
night. He said, if my sister, right, won't help me, won't do nothing, and just mean to me and treated me bad, but my neighbor treats me nice, say that she'll go to war for me, she'll help me in any kind of way. He say that is my sister.
Yeah.
Not saying that she's not my blood sister, but that right there is my sister.
Right.
See, I'll do anything for anybody if I can. But people would take advantage of people that'll help them. That's what bothers me. If I have a good heart, KP got a good heart, we got a good heart, why would you want to take advantage of that? Like, why would I want to say, okay, I'm gonna keep leaning on Real all the time because he give me $10 here and there? No, when you gonna take pride for yourself and say, look, I got something I have to do to get to where I gotta go. You gotta take accountability for your actions, man.
You know, I'm real big on this. My wife be like, why you doing this for? They ain't come through. I don't look at that. What they ain't do for me last. That's how I am. That's why I was raised.
That's key.
If I could do something to help a person, or I don't even think about. I don't take that. That's because they said no or they didn't show up for me. I don't even take that to heart, man. Everybody got stuff they're going through in life. So I mean.
And you never loan anything. I don't never loan out money that
you
can afford to lose.
Yes, sir. Bingo.
I don't want to loan money anyway.
Done it before,
still,
but yeah.
I'm not going to do it if I can't afford it to lose it because my family depends on me.
Right.
You know, and it's just, man, taking accountability, KP. I think that's big. I understand when you be like, hey, sometimes I can't do it. Or Quan be like, I can't do it. You got to understand.
So it's taking accountability and enforcing.
There you go. There you
people
go.
around you,
There you
man.
go, right there. So.
Man, I just know that topic went
Really
bigger than what we
good.
thought.
That was
It was a good topic.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it, man. Hey,
The round table coming soon.
Yes,
round
sir.
table coming soon.
Coming
We're gonna
soon.
put some dates out about the round table. We're gonna be doing some more events. We want y'all
More in the community.
more in the community. We
Yeah,
definitely want everybody to be hitting up the page, man. Cause
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely put more stuff on the page. Let us know.
If y'all got
You know,
anything going on,
Let us
please,
know.
hey, reach out to us, man.
And also, if you need a life coach or if you need someone to talk to or you want me to send you positive messages,
Every morning.
hit me up on the Goodfellas page, man.
sir. Monday
I
through
do it
Friday.
faithfully. It will get you through your week, you know. So hit me up, man. I'm here for you. I love y'all and I want the best for y'all.
All I want to say is, man, make sure y'all just keep us always in prayer.
Yes, sir.
The group right here, man, we stay praying for y'all. We pray for everybody. And we definitely gonna be doing more stuff with our community.
Yes, sir.
Until next time, we'll see the next Goodfellas podcast. Y'all take it easy.
All right.
You.